You know that voice, the one that whispers just as you're about to do something important. It's always there, lingering in the background, waiting for the perfect moment to chime in. Sometimes it's quiet, a gentle nudge of uncertainty. Other times it's loud and insistent, echoing doubts you didn't even know you had. Picture this. You're in a meeting, your mind buzzing with a great idea. You want to share it, but suddenly the voice says, "Don't say that. What if you're wrong? What if everyone thinks it's silly?" It's like an invisible barrier rises up between you and your potential, so you stay quiet and your idea dies inside you. The moment slips away and you're left wondering what could have happened if you just spoken up. It's not just work. Maybe you're at a party or a networking event. You see someone you want to meet, someone who could change your life or just brighten your day, but the voice pipes up again. "You'll make a fool of yourself. They won't be interested." You look away and the moment passes. Another opportunity missed, another connection never made. That voice convinces you to let fear win, to let self-doubt keep you small. It tells you it's safer not to try, that staying in your comfort zone is better than risking failure or embarrassment. Maybe you dream of starting a business, writing a book, or getting in shape. You imagine a better version of yourself, one who takes action and lives boldly. You feel excited until the voice gets louder. You're not good enough. You'll fail. Why even bother trying? Suddenly your dreams feel out of reach and your motivation fades. The doubt feels real, crushing your motivation before you even start. It's like carrying a weight that no one else can see, but you feel it every day. This internal monologue is the biggest obstacle between you and your potential. It's not the world holding you back, it's the story you tell yourself. It convinces you your fears are facts. It makes you believe that your worries are the truth, not just passing thoughts. But here's the truth. That voice is a liar. It's not a wise protector, it's just a collection of old fears and habits trying to keep you safe by keeping you small. It's not who you are, it's just a habit of hesitation, a reflex you've learned over time, not a reflection of your true self. And like any habit, you can break it. You can train yourself to act before the voice has a chance to stop you. You just need the right tool, a simple strategy to interrupt the pattern and take back control. Imagine what you could do if you stopped listening to that voice. Imagine the relationships you'd build, the risks you'd take, the goals you'd finally achieve. What if you acted before doubt had a chance to speak? What if you gave yourself permission to try, even if you weren't sure of the outcome? The life you want is on the other side of that hesitation. Every dream, every breakthrough, every new beginning starts with a single moment of courage. You have more power than you think. The ability to change your life is already inside you, waiting for you to claim it. Let's learn how to use it. It starts now. This is your moment to break free from the voice in your head and step into the life you truly want. The voice of self-doubt isn't your friend, it's a dream killer. It whispers in your ear at the worst possible moments, making you question your abilities and your worth. It's that nagging feeling that tells you you're not good enough, that you'll fail if you try, and that you should just play it safe. But here's the truth. That voice is a liar, and it's been lying to you for years. It feeds on your fears, growing stronger every time you listen. The more attention you give it, the louder it becomes, until it drowns out your real desires and ambitions. It thrives in moments of uncertainty, convincing you that staying put is safer than taking a risk. Think of the opportunities you've lost by believing it. The jobs you didn't apply for, the relationships you didn't pursue, the adventures you never started, all because you let that voice decide for you. It's stolen moments and memories you'll never get back. It disguises itself as logic. You don't have enough experience. The timing isn't right. It sounds reasonable, but it's just fear in disguise, wearing the mask of practicality. It's not protecting you. It's holding you back from your true potential. But it's just your brain's way of keeping you in your comfort zone. It wants you to avoid discomfort, even if that means missing out on growth and happiness. Comfort feels safe, but it's also where dreams go to die. Your brain hates risk and uncertainty, so it manufactures doubt to keep you safe. It's an ancient survival mechanism, but in today's world, it often does more harm than good. It's trying to protect you from pain, but it also shields you from possibility. The real danger? Every time you hesitate, you teach yourself you're not capable. Each moment of doubt becomes a lesson your mind remembers, reinforcing the belief that you should hold back. This creates a downward spiral. The less you do, the less confident you feel. Your world shrinks and your dreams start to feel impossible. It's a cycle that can be hard to break, but it's not unbreakable. You start to believe you're the person the voice says you are. You accept its version of reality, forgetting that you have the power to rewrite the story. But your potential isn't defined by that voice. It's defined by your actions, your choices, and your willingness to challenge the lies you've been told. Your dreams are signals from your true self. They're reminders of what you're capable of and what you truly want. They're not random, they're your inner compass, pointing you toward growth. The voice of doubt is just noise. It's static in the background, not a prophecy. You can choose to turn it down, to stop letting it dictate your life. You don't have to eliminate it, just turn down the volume and act anyway. Courage isn't the absence of doubt. It's moving forward in spite of it. Confidence is built by action, not by waiting for the voice to disappear. Every step you take, no matter how small, chips away at the power of self-doubt. Stop listening to the lies. You have the ability to challenge every negative thought and replace it with something true and empowering. Start listening to your instincts. Trust the part of you that wants to grow, to try, to live fully. That's your real voice. You're more capable than you think. The only thing standing in your way is a voice that was never telling the truth to begin with. Here's what happens when self-doubt strikes. You feel an impulse, a gut instinct to act. For a moment, anything is possible, but then you hesitate. That pause signals your brain something might be wrong. Your brain slams on the brakes, flooding you with fear and memories of past failures. The longer you hesitate, the more reasons your brain invents to keep you still. The initial impulse is drowned out by fear. This becomes a vicious cycle: impulse, hesitation, fear, retreat. Each time you retreat, you reinforce the habit of stopping before you start. You're literally training yourself to be scared. Breaking this cycle isn't about arguing with your brain. It's about outsmarting it with one simple physical action. You don't need to win a debate with your doubts. You just need to move before hesitation takes over. Here's how. The tool to crush self-doubt: the 5-second rule. When you have an instinct to act, count backwards: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then move. Counting backwards interrupts your habit of hesitation and shifts your brain into action mode. It's not magic, it's science. This countdown is a command to your brain, breaking the loop of overthinking. The action doesn't have to be big, just move. Raise your hand, put on your shoes, walk across the room. The physical movement is what matters. It launches you into action before your brain can talk you out of it. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting despite it. The 5-second rule helps you find that courage, one decision at a time. You'll never feel ready or motivated, but you can always choose to act. This rule closes the gap between thinking and doing. It's your key to defeating self-doubt. Start using the rule now. Start small, build momentum. When your alarm goes off, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up. Don't think, just move. That's your first win of the day. At work, dreading a tough call, feel the resistance, count down, and dial. Don't give yourself time to second guess. Want to exercise but feel tired? Count down, stand up, put on your workout clothes, focus only on the first action. Once you start, the next step is easier. Use the rule to speak up, apologize, put down your phone, or start a project. Every time you use it, you're voting for the person you want to become. You're building a habit of action. You're creating a new identity, confident, courageous, in control. It all starts with 5 seconds. Don't wait for motivation. Use the rule. The more you use it, the easier it gets. Action becomes your new normal. Start now. 5 seconds is all it takes. When it comes to change, your brain isn't your friend. It's your survival system. Its job is to keep you safe, not successful. It avoids risk, discomfort, and anything outside your comfort zone. That's why pursuing goals feels like a battle. The voice of self-doubt is your brain's alarm system, not the truth. It's a false alarm, just a defense mechanism. You can't outthink a panic response. You have to bypass it. The 5-second rule is your tool. It doesn't argue with fear, it acts. By counting down and moving, you override your brain's resistance. You take control. That's how you win. Let's see how the 5-second rule works in real life, through the stories of everyday people just like you and me. Take Sarah, a graphic designer who always dreamed of freelancing. For years, she was paralyzed by self-doubt, second-guessing her abilities and worrying about what could go wrong. One day, she decided to try the rule, counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and opened her laptop, even though she was nervous. Every day after that, she committed to taking just one small action, no matter how minor it seemed. Sometimes it was sending an email, other times it was updating her portfolio or reaching out to a potential client. A year later, those tiny steps added up. Sarah was running her own business, working with clients she once thought were out of reach and feeling more confident than ever. Then there's Mark, a single dad who wanted to start dating again after years of focusing on his child. The fear of rejection held him back, making him feel stuck and isolated. Using the rule, Mark counted down and pushed himself to approach someone at a coffee shop. His heart was pounding, but he did it anyway. The first conversation was awkward and he stumbled over his words. But he realized that each time he tried, it got a little easier, and his confidence slowly grew. The 5-second rule isn't just for big, life-changing moments. It's for the small, everyday decisions that shape who we become. Imagine a parent about to lose their temper with their child. By pausing and counting down, they can choose patience over anger, creating a better moment for both themselves and their child. These aren't extraordinary people. They're regular folks facing the same doubts and fears as everyone else, but using a simple tool to move forward. They stopped waiting for confidence to magically appear and chose to act even when they felt unsure. With every action, no matter how small, they built a little more confidence. Over time, those actions created real change. That's the secret to building self-esteem. Not by overthinking or waiting for the perfect moment, but by taking action again and again. Action is the antidote to doubt. When you move, even if you're scared, you prove to yourself that you're capable. The 5-second rule works for anyone, anywhere, no matter your background, your age, or your goals. It doesn't just boost your productivity. It can transform your relationships, your self-image, and your entire life, one small step at a time. 5 seconds of courage can change everything. Try it for yourself. Count down, take action, and see what happens next. Every time you use the rule, you're building a new identity. Each small act of courage is a brick in your fortress of confidence. One brick doesn't make a wall, but daily action builds unstoppable momentum. At first, it's hard, then it gets easier. Soon, action becomes your default. The confidence you build in one area spills into others. You stop seeing yourself as a victim of your feelings. You become the creator of your life. Momentum protects you on tough days. You'll have a track record of wins to fall back on. Doubt may return, but it won't control you. You have a tool, a habit, and proof you can act. That's how you become unstoppable. You know the problem. You have the solution. The 5-second rule is simple but life-changing. Don't dismiss it. Use it. Promise yourself. Next time you hesitate, count down and move. Don't wait for tomorrow. Your life is happening now, in 5-second windows. Imagine your life a year from now if you acted every time you felt fear. That future is possible. It's on the other side of hesitation. You have the power. You have the tool. Your new beginning starts with your next instinct. When you feel fear, count down and go. Your future self is waiting. I believe in you. Start counting.